Hello, this is LCLCL. Welcome to my Hat in Time modding tutorial. In this tutorial series, I will be going over the complete basics, as in, if you have never touched the modding tools once in your life, this tutorial is for you. In this series, we're going to be making a simple Blue Rift, nothing really complicated, but at the same time, I'm going to be going over the basic ideas of how you use the tools for pretty much anything, basically. To start out simple, you need to actually get the tools themselves, which you can get by going over to your Steam library and searching up the Hat in Time modding tools. It will be in the tools section of your Steam. You do need to own the game on Steam to have access to these, unfortunately. If you bought the game on GOG, I'm sorry, I don't think there is modding tools on the GOG version, but I don't know because I don't have the GOG version. This tutorial is going to assume that you have the Steam version of the game. Once you have the tools installed, you can simply click launch and it will open this window. This will be empty the first time you see it, but because I've already made mods, it has mods for me. Ignore all this and look down to here, the button that says new mod. It's pretty self-explanatory, but if you click this, it will make a new mod. Boom, we have our new mod. Since we're going to be working on a Blue Rift, let's call this something simple. Name this whatever you want to call your mod. For this tutorial's sake, I'm going to be calling this the Tutorial Rift. Then name your mod folder accordingly. This is the name of the folder that your mod will be put in. Then click Save Changes. As you can see, our mod is now created. We don't actually have anything in it, but we have the entry for it. Once you have this all set up, you can get started on your mod. You can click Launch Editor in this window, or you can click the button in your mod window. You can click either of these, but I usually just click the one in the mod window itself. Once you click the button, make sure you don't click it again because the editor will launch twice. Then minimize these windows so that you can see the editor come up. Reminder that the editor does take a little bit to open up, but once it does, it will show up with this window. Depending on how many mods you have installed or how many mods you've created and have in your folder, this may take a while. It depends on the speed of your computer, but it also depends on how many mods you have. If you have a relatively good PC, this should take around 3 to 5 minutes. It can take much longer on slower computers though. If you have a slower computer and it takes forever to load, just simply do something else while you wait. Sometimes you'll get this window. I'm not exactly sure what this does, but the last time I clicked check now, it crashed the editor. So I just recommend choosing either next run, wait a day, or wait a week. I usually choose next run because what this does is this window will open when you have a different window open. Like it'll open on top of it. So that way it serves as a really good way to let you know, hey, the editor's ready. Once your editor is open, you'll get a little pop-up and just click OK. Then you'll be in this void. This is the blank map. This is not what we're going to be using to make our basic Blue Rift. You may be overwhelmed by the amount of buttons in this editor, but don't worry, you don't need to worry about most of them. I'll be going over them in a different video. And with that, our basic settings are now all set up so that we can start working on our first Blue Rift. In the next video, I will be going over the starting process of the Blue Rift.